What's the least amount of time you have waited though in your few partners?
Yeah,
Hey,
3
Nick,
days.
can I get a Celsius?
You sure about that?
The fewest.
You sure about
6
that?
months.
What?
No, 3 months.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bed.
You're on
Oh,
fire,
okay.
my guy.
I haven't been with a lot of
I'm too
people.
crunk.
Like, I haven't had.
I'm
I
gonna
just have like long-term relationships, and I haven't had a lot of them. So I just
Makes sense.
What's the
naturally haven't been with a lot of people.
What's the shortest amount of time a guy waited?
3 months?
3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Wait, Mike, would you wait 3 months?
So I would not realize I was waiting 3 months because I would be dating other women.
Oh, so you'd keep her on the slow burner.
I mean, it wouldn't even be a slow burner. For me, it's like every date is a fun interaction, and then we go. It's like, oh, well, she doesn't want to sleep with me. That's fine. Then I'm going to go out somewhere else. What would probably happen is after about a month, I'd be like, hey, we're all going to go on stage to see the Chainsmokers or Marshmello on stage at Excess. Do you want to come? And she'd just go along with me and like 7 other girls. That's happened to me before. And then after 3 months, a girl's been like, okay, now I want to sleep with you. That's happened before. But no, waiting for one girl for 3 months, that's not possible. No.
Oh. Word.
Everybody's different.
What about you?
We're talking about the guy who waited for 3 months.
The guys.
The guys who waited for 3 months.
Yeah.
Do you think they saw anyone else while they were waiting the 3 months?
No. I mean, my boyfriend now, like, he waited.
He waited, but he didn't see. You don't think he saw anyone else?
No.
Okay, the one before.
Probably watching right now.
The one before. Do you think he saw anyone else while he was waiting 3 months?
I don't think it was exactly 3 months. It was probably, like,
Man, I can hear that northern New York accent.
Can you?
Yeah, I can
I've
hear
always
now.
told that like I don't have a New York accent, but
I just heard it
sometimes
then.
it comes out in weird ways, and I'm like, oh.
Is this alcohol in this thing? What is this?
No, it's
Okay.
energy.
All right, here we go.
I'm one here the next girl. What about you?
Okay.
So I chase men, so normally the first night.
There we go.
Oh, period.
All
And
right.
boring.
You know what? Honesty.
Goals.
Can we just shout out honesty?
That's awesome.
That's policy.
When I was in the beginning of college, I would sleep with men on the first date, and it ruined me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I stopped.
Absolutely.
Why did
You
it
snapped?
ruin you?
No, so I stopped.
Oh,
It's not. It's not. What was snapping?
Wait, so what's the quickest? Like 20 minutes or what?
Oh no, normally, well, I mean, I've
Like
been
later
rejected
on?
before, but
Okay.
normally the men I chase, I like see them from afar and then kind of watch them and then
Yeah.
like observe what kind of man they are.
Sure.
My current relationship, I was talking to his friend before, and then once me and his friend didn't work out, I pursued that guy.
Period.
And I wanted to sleep with him, of course, the first night because I was interested in him.
Okay. So when you were in college,
Yeah, I came from a Christian fundamentalist
Mm.
household, and then when I went to college, like that postmodern feminism was like spread your legs, act like a dude, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I should just have sex with whoever I go on a date on and go back to their apartment, and it's totally fine. And had to learn the hard way that that's not how you're supposed to act. But
so
I
you
think that
switched
happened to a
up.
lot of people.
yeah, I was never taught from a young age like really anything about sex, so I had to figure it out on my own, and I was left to
Word. I have a
I was
question.
left to myself and the devices of Twitter.
Go ahead.
I have a question. And I mean this like from my own experience as well. Do you feel like you were sleeping with men in college to give you like validation for
Yeah,
yourself?
absolutely.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it was valid. It was there was a facade of this is what feminism is, like to the point where I would actually write the dudes' names on a list because it made me feel like
Oh yeah, don't open my notes app.
I'm like powerful.
Oh,
it made me feel
okay,
like
oh.
Locked.
yeah.
The notes app.
Wait, okay.
The notes app, yeah.
She had a little notes app. She had a notch count.
I did have a notch
So y'all
count.
don't
I
have y'all
did.
body count y'all notes app? Cat. I know y'all all
When
do.
we
It's
were in
okay.
college, doesn't that seem like a great thing?
have it
But then we
in
get out of college, and then we're like looking for a wife, and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
Kelly, what about you?
I don't see a problem with hooking up with someone on the first night. Especially as a woman, I feel like I make the decision if I know I'm gonna sleep with you or not on the first, before even meeting you. So at that point, it's like if I find you attractive, on the first date, there's no problem with me sleeping on you on the first date. It's where after that, it's like if we got along and everything went well and like it wasn't weird, then that's where it could eventually maybe one day it will go into something else, or if not, it will just be, oh well, who cares? But I don't think there's that much of an issue with
Sure.
sleeping on the first date.
Priya, what about you?
What was the first part of the question?
How long do you think you should wait, and what's the quickest that you've...
I don't necessarily know if there's a timeline on it, but I probably would say when you're in a committed monogamous relationship, once you establish that.
And the shortest you made a guy wait was 2 years?
No, the shortest was a little over a month.
You sure about that? Wait.
Positive.
Wait, so you're saying you'd want to be exclusive before sleeping with someone?
Yeah.
Ideally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't
Well,
want
I would
to
have
try
that
I
out the
agree with that
car
now.
before you buy it?
No, I would have a conversation with that person before.
I would
think that's
say
a good
that
one, trying it
definitely.
out.
I feel like everyone's experience would be different. I dated a guy for 4 months before I slept with him, and it was the worst sex of my life when we actually finally had sex.
Isn't that
I mean, there's
unfortunate
downfalls.
too?
the worst
I'm
thing?
sorry,
Because he was
downfalls,
perfect.
yeah.
Like, oh
say-
my
like,
god.
It is like
You're
frustrating
like,
because
oh.
like as a woman, I feel like
Oh my
it's hard to
gosh.
say like, oh, like I'm leaving him because it wasn't like the sex wasn't good.
Yeah,
but,
it's like, what about his
sorry,
other
it does
qualities?
kind of slightly matter because yes, I would be
does.
upset too if I waited 4 months to have sex with this man and the sex was like,
horrible.
horrible.
Literally the worst body of my life. Like, but he was the perfect man though. Like that.
And they
that's
say
what
men
really
are
sucks.
superficial.
Can I ask?
Men
like,
can learn,
what
though.
defines?
I was gonna say I'm not gonna argue that sexual compatibility isn't important, but I think it can also be developed. And I think that there are many studies that show that women have better sex when they are in long-term
Yes.
relationships. And I think that's because especially women get more and more comfortable in the bedroom the longer you're with a partner and the more comfortable you are with that person.
Not only that,
women-
just the
size thing.
attachment.
It
I
was
just
a
think
compatibility
it's-
thing.
What?
It was a size thing, not a
He was-
compatibility
yeah.
thing.
Wait, you said it was
How do you? It was a
Damn,
because
she
it's
just laid it out
he's
there.
so small.
Yeah, not a compatibility thing.
It was,
Well, it-
Does size matter?
compatibility thing, right?
Does size matter?
It
That's
was
a real
a
question.
compatibility thing. It's
Just
just
raise your hand if size matters.
yeah, we'll do a raise of hands. Does size matter?
That's hard.
Depends on what we're doing.
It's like a half raise because to an extent.
I feel like it slightly matters. It's
One-
like-
one at a
thickness
time,
matters.
one at a
It's
time.
not everything,
No, all of
but
that
it
slightly
matters.
matters. It's like if you can't just have like a small dick and not know how to like, you know.
Emotionally
Right.
Like if you have the motion, like good for you. But like
the
you
size
know,
of the
it's not-
wave
you can't
is
just have everything.
I think
the ocean.
no, I think too big is worse than
Oh, absolutely. Our
Yes.
size is like this. You
Yes.
don't need that much.
I feel like a lot of men don't believe
Disagree.
that.
Like
They
there's like
don't.
a cap.
The right
But
size
it's
right
real.
here,
You
yeah.
don't need to be bigger.
To be fair though, like this, I think your conversation of okay, well the sex wasn't great, right? Well, you said it was primarily because he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like also a guy
Lacking.
could be like average or above average in size, and but also be bad in bed.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
but
Or he was
let's be
nervous.
fair though. Let's be fair. It's f***ing easy to be good in bed as a woman, whereas it's like men actually have to put in work
Totally.
to be.
I mean, if you
good
like
in
a girl
bed.
that lays on her back, yeah.
Yeah.
no
No starfishes here. No
Like,
starfishes.
I'm going to say this, and maybe this is just me, but I've heard other guys that agree with me. The how good the sex is directly proportional to how hot she is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know you guys think it's because I do the Gluck Gluck 9000.
Oh,
No,
I'm crying.
how
Oh, no.
how good the sex is for me
I
is
don't do
directly
that.
proportional to how hot the girl is.
Wait, that's what you believe, or you
yes.